our next one, how does the knowledge we received in this lesson help with going through the break slash passaggio? Um, so for me, it helps me understand why the voice feels different in my body as I go through the passaggio. So if we're talking about either belters or in classical like tenors, baritones, basses, going through that E4, F4 area and getting above it. A lot of times, really excellent singers will use a second resonance strategy or a second vocal tract resonance strategy, or some people call it a second formant strategy. And those are often above, like that really strong tone in the sound is above 1,000 hertz, even though we're singing below 1,000 hertz. And for me, my hypothesis is this is part of the reason we feel this drop or this shift in sensation as we go from the lower register into the upper register. And understanding that changing pattern in the sound is going to cause a change in the sensation that we have. So I think for me, like one of the most important parts about this for going through that E4, F4 area is accepting and then that there's going to be a change in how it feels, that there's going to be a change in where we experience the sound in the body. And rather than fighting against that and trying to keep it in one place the whole time or keep it in one shape the whole time, that we need to like figure out how to navigate all those changing perceptual or percepts, all those changing sensations.
Those are a lot of great suggestions from Chadley, so be grateful for that. I think you did a great job there, Chadley. When we're talking about using this, basically, well, somebody's racing by, but basically we're looking at how are we reacting to the vibrations of sound, and how can that actually help us get through the passaggio or the break. And the simple answer is by focusing on what is maybe lacking in that transition. And I'd like to suggest to you, let me turn off my phone so it doesn't make any weird noises here, but I'd like to suggest to you that you decide what sound you want as you're going through your passaggio. Because if you just want to a light neutral type sound, then you need to stick with that sound. Now, if you want to go through, the passaggio and in a medium mixed sound or a mezza voce in and out, or if you want a big sound, it's important to know the before and after, or the before and after are the same. Ah! And I'm doing that after an 8-hour teaching today. After an 8-hour teaching today. The point is, where are you going? Because what sound you're going for will also create different frequencies, different harmonics, and different physical kinesthetic sensations. So by knowing what you go for, it's easier to get through the break and the passaggio a lot of times because you keep it more consistent. Now, if I'm going from light to heavy, I might have a crack, right? So I need to adjust my starting point to hit my target. I hope that is helpful for you. Let me give you another example. If I want to a loud tone with vibrato up there, right? I'm not going to start with I'm going to hit a wall. It's not the same path. Or I'm not going to start with and all of a sudden go You have to bridge the gap. So you have to, it's on that sliding scale. Knowing your starting point, knowing what you're going for really helps. Okay, then you'll know the path for that, and you can listen and feel the vibrations. So if I want the Ah! What am I feeling? What am I feeling up here? Maybe use the M hum tool again and see what it feels like up there. Now see if you can find the similar things on your starting pitch and maintain them on the way up. Up. Then you'll have a little bit more of a clear path. So have fun with that. I hope it's helpful for you.